Hey there, I'm Slightly Froggy, and welcome back to my stream. Today, I'm continuing Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. And where we last left off, we were in the middle of our investigation, trying to figure out exactly what's going on here. Because Kibo's keeping the Exosols and Monokuma distracted, and we're sifting through some of the places we haven't been allowed to go for most of the game. So we got to check out a secret passage behind Kaito's lab. We got to go into Rantaro's lab, which was freaky. It is eerie in there. We got to go into Kokichi's lab, which looked like some kind of like James Bond Batman-esque hideout, which was kind of hilarious. We got to look around at a couple of different places. A couple different secret passageways. And now we're getting ready to go into the secret room that we found out at the very beginning of the game in the basement in the library. Hey there, Qua, welcome back. That's true, yeah, we got to find out what Rantaro was, ironically, the ultimate survivor, which... that didn't help him out too much. He did have some kind of quirk, or like, he got a perk, sorry. My brain went to My Hero Academia there for a second. He did have a perk from surviving, but we're not sure what it was. We know it wasn't a physical object that was in his room, and he didn't have it on him. So maybe we'll discover it in the library, in the secret passage there. Yeah, we gotta find his monopad, I guess. Maybe that'll have something on it. The monopads are useful for more than just holding, your obit details on there. And even then, they don't always have all those details. We usually have to find them out on our own because, ooh, it's less exciting. But yes, we do need to find out what's going on in the library first. So we've got most of the group here. Yes, exactly. We've got to keep our priorities. It's one thing at a time, and we've only got a certain amount of time to find a lot of these. So fingers crossed, we're going to find some answers tonight. Oh, little detail. We found a roster. Apparently, Kaede has a twin sister. What? Excuse me? Yeah, like, we just figured we were never gonna get in there, so we just didn't talk about it, we didn't acknowledge it, didn't even think about going back in there. We thought maybe we'd die again if we went back in there. But they did say that with Rantaro, sorry, I've got some allergies. With Rantaro, it's like, oh, if anybody found out you were the ultimate survivor, you'd have a big target on your back, so... Kaede had a secret twin sister that either she forgot about or didn't tell us about. Kaede had a lot of secrets for somebody that we played for a good chunk at the beginning of the game. But we'll see what's going on with that, hopefully. We'll get some answers, and I imagine we'll probably be getting to the first part of the trial tonight. I'm not sure how far we're going to get, but we're going to play through and see how it goes. And... ideally, I would like to do at least one love suite tonight, because I was looking at the Wheel of Despair, and we've got, here, actually, I'll pull it up for you guys so you can see. Here we go. So, we've only got 5 left. Angie, Miu, Kaito, Rantaro, and Tenko. So, whoever we end up getting tonight, it's gonna be a goof and a gaff, I'm figure. The only normal one out of any of those is... Kaito's is going to be a disaster. I love the man, but it's going to be a disaster. Rantaro's, I have no clue. He is a mystery. He's a big old question mark. So, we'll see who we get tonight. Maybe we'll get Miu. Ideally, we won't get Angie. But we'll see. But I'm going to give people a little bit of time to trickle in first before we get started. But, let's pull up the game. Here we go. Oh, green hell. How I've missed you. We'll waste a little bit of time at the casino for a bit while we wait for people to come in. And part of me wants to, like, predict what's happening. I really have no clue at this point. Like, we've been given so much new information, and, like, for every answer we get, we just get a bunch more questions. So I don't know. Predictions? I'd love to have one. Honestly, I really would, but I don't know. I know Rantaro is the ultimate survivor, but the way, like, and what's going on with previous killing games? Like, how does that work? Are we not actually dying? Like, why are they holding more than one? And that can't be Junko who's running things. There is no way. That girl is dead. That girl is double dead. Nah, nothing. I don't think it's her. I don't think it's Junko. I think it's another remnant of despair who's just trying to get a rise out of us. Well, we saw most of her. We didn't see all of her. I think that's my third. I'll do 5, and then we'll move on to another game. Come on, big money. Okay, we got something. Last one for this bit. It was somebody that looks like Junko. Oh, another one. It's Monodam all the way down. Alright. But no, it's not her. But yeah, I'm wondering who it is. Because admittedly, it doesn't look like any of the girls that are left. Ooh. Yes, we'll play again. We'll play it on the hardest difficulty. We'll play it on mean. We'll go with the minimum bet. Because the game screwed me over yesterday. What the hell? Yeah, I don't think it's anybody left because it's not Himiko. It didn't look like Maki. Maki's got the pigtails of her own, so maybe, I don't know. But it's not Tsumugi. Tsumugi's a little bit thicker than what we saw in the silhouette. So, I don't know. Maybe it's somebody we don't know. But then, why, well, I'd say why hide them from us, but obviously it's not Junko. It's Nagito. You know what? Ooh, that's not a good start. If that is Nagito dressed as Junko, fine. Like, nope, not you. Not you. Not getting Mono Kid. No, sir. It's gonna screw me over. Ooh. Just weaving all over the place here. Yeah, I don't know who it could be. It's Makoto Naegi. That'd be a fun twist. I would like to see, like, I know they kind of showed us a little bit in one of the flashback, like, sequences, but I would like to see, like, Headmaster Makoto. Like, give us one proper, like, reveal that it's Makoto, because it's like, that's our boy right there. Oh, crap. I was trying to swerve out of the way of Mono Kid and I screwed it up. Darn it. I'm probably gonna get a nasty score after this. I feel like I got further yesterday, and even then I got like a C grade. This is not my best driving. Yeah, we did see the back of his head. I'm just saying, like, no, not again. What the hell? Why did they done this twice? The secret reveals again? What? This is some bullshit right here. Thank God, I'll get a little bit of something. I feel... What the hell? You can't give me 2 cars back to back on the single run. You can't do that. That's some bullshit right there. Alright, we're going to the slots. They don't like giving us, like, proper views of these characters. I know, yeah, it's being extra mean. Nothing. Yeah, like, I feel like now that I'm trying to make, like, a mental list of, like, okay, what things do we need answered? And, like, just the list goes on and on. I'll see if I can figure it out. Man, why is it monodom tonight? Come on, big money, big money. I'll see if I can figure it out as they bring up each individual question, and then try and figure it out from there. But it's just, looking at the raw data right now, it's just... It's a lot. Dang, okay, so... Didn't make a lot of money tonight. Lost a bit of money. But it is about time for us to get started, so I think it's time for us to go. We got some stuff we gotta do. We got some exposition we gotta figure out. Yeah, I'll go with the top one. Alrighty. Where we last left off? Yes! Oh boy, here we go. We're in the library, we're ready to open the door and see what's inside. A moving bookcase. The hidden door is revealed when the bookcase swings open. This door has been locked this entire time. But now with the power of souped up Kibo, we can get in. With Kibo's help, we might be able to open it. The door that can only be opened with a card key. There must be something here. Maybe the mastermind's hiding behind this hidden door.
That's true.
Then if we kill them, we can end this killing game.
No.
What's in there? Just a mountain of Monokumas. That's all I can think is in there. I have no idea what we're gonna find. It's probably gonna be like a big monitor setup. No, I told you, we can't kill them. If you do that, we'd be the same. No. I gotta disagree with Shuichi here. If they've set up a killing game, too bad. Ooh, Samuki. Huh? Aw, crap. No!
You guys have been doing whatever you feel like, huh? You can't just go anywhere you want without permission. Father'll get mad. I don't like it when Father gets mad. So before he finds out about this,
Kibo,
I'm
help
gonna
us.
destroy you all!
Damn it! Everyone run!
No! I wanna go to the light. Yes, Kibo! Ah, my hero!
Ah, I can't move!
Yes!
Just stay put, for now.
Man, new Kibo's so cool.
Oh.
Kibo, you saved us. As a reward, I'll use my magic to turn you into a real boy. Hey there, JJ. Welcome back. I just got here.
I see.
So you need me to open that door, right?
Okay.
Yes, please.
Hey!
Are you ignoring me? Well, I guess there's nothing I can do since I need to charge my...
Listen closely.
Please stand back. It's dangerous to be too close. Hey there, Olaf. Welcome. You guys all made it just in time. We were just about to bust open this door. Just keep whipping shot put balls at it. After that terse comment, Kibo aimed his rocket launcher at the door. Kablamo! Oh man, new Kibo's so cool. I love new Kibo. The hidden door is completely destroyed.
Yes.
The door is open. We can finally enter. The mastermind's hiding in there. No doubt about it. But is it really okay to just go in there? What if we get attacked or something?
It's okay.
Then we'll just have to strike back. Ooh, that's like feral Maki. I would join you, but I need to hold off the Exosols here.
Well then.
Shuichi, it's all up to you. Please catch the mastermind no matter what.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Alright, guys. The mastermind is in here? That certainly is possible. We should be careful. Alright, we gotta... Timer's going. We gotta go. Alright, let's go.
Well...
I'll go in first. I'm the only one who can fight if anything happens. I mean, she's got a point.
I guess...
Oh, yeah, please. Led by Maki, we walk through the hidden door. Also, I didn't realize I'm at level 72, dang. Yes, oh, hopefully we get some answers. Oh, this looks like... This almost looks like a set from, like, The Bachelor. It looks ridiculous. Like, I'm fully expecting Chris Harrison to walk out saying, well, wasn't that exciting? It has been literal months. I was looking at, I was booting this up on Steam, and it's like, you have played Danganronpa 3 for 68 hours. It's like, really? Hey there, Kay. Welcome back to the stream. Oh, yeah, you know what? I wasn't even paying attention to the room she was in. I was just looking at Junko. This is the hidden room. It's much bigger than I expected.
Wait,
This room's atmosphere.
seems like...
Doesn't it remind you of the remnants of despair that admired Junko and Ashima? Does it? How would you know that? Where's our rose? Nah. You'll find out at the end of the night who gets our rose and goes to the love suite.
I knew it.
The mastermind behind this killing game must be hiding in here.
Why you...
Nah, where? Where's the mastermind hiding? Here!
Huh?
Huh?
What is it?
Was that Monokuma's voice just now?
Yahoo!
Welcome to the final stage. Guess it's time for the final boss to make their debut.
What?
Where? Where's that voice coming from? Under the tarp? I'm assuming? There's something draped in fabric. It looks suspicious. I cautiously lifted up the fabric and... Oh my god. A Monokuma head? Ooh, you found me, or rather, you just found a place that you were meant to find. Oh, hey, head. At any rate, you can't end the killing game. The killing game was born from the womb of despair. Starting with the killing game at Hope's Peak Academy created by the ultimate despair. They're all connected. The killing game is despair itself. What is this? Yeah, I got questions. I'm gonna look in the oh, it's a monopad. That was a magazine. I'm like, let me just read this magazine first. Hold that thought. Are you Monokuma?
Hey,
Of course, but I'm not just any Monokuma. I'm the overseer of the killing game and the source of all Monokumas. So, I've been given a special name, Mother Kuma. Oh no. It's all about family with the Monokumas in this game. The Cubs, Mother Kuma,
Then...
Mama Kuma. Oh, that means we got 3 moms here. We've got a mommy, we've got Kurumi, and we got Mama Kuma. It's the battle of the mommies. So then the machine that makes spare Monokumas in this academy...
yeah?
Oh, that's me.
Here.
You see this amazing machine behind me? It creates spare Monokumas. All I gotta do is copy over my thoughts and...
Yahoo!
That's true, Mew was also a mom. I almost forgot that. Monotaro. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold up a quick second. Okay. Bresto, I give birth to myself.
What is that?
Huh? A spare Monokuma? Can they really be made that easily? I thought they were advanced robots.
No way!
Yeah, that's why I'm so amazing.
No.
No, that might be a lie. It's trying to trick us with fake information. You know what? Himiko might be onto something.
That's true.
Anyone can see this thing is giving too much information far too conveniently.
No way!
Huh? But it's not a lie. I can make spares really easily.
That's true.
Could you do that right now?
Right?
Yeah, try make a new Monokuma.
Huh?
Huh? What's wrong?
What?
I can't birth a Monokuma for someone who doesn't love me. What do I look like? Some kind of Monokuma factory? What about after it's born, huh? Did you think about that? Take some responsibility.
Cut it out.
Whatever, just give birth to a Monokuma.
Birth refused!
No, I won't do it. I'm not gonna birth one for someone who I don't like just because they tell me to.
This is stupid.
Man, no. She's just not in the mood tonight, guys. I'm sorry. It's just not her time yet. Hurry up and give birth to a Monokuma. Even Maki's getting in on it. She's like, do it then, pussy.
Hey!
Are you listening? We said to give birth to a new Mono- I can't believe this is a conversation we're having right now, by the way.
Hey now.
It's totally ignoring us. I wonder if the thing about the spares was a lie after all. You know what? That's a good point. We really don't want another one. 5 was too many. And then another 5 was also too many. A lie, huh? But why lie about that? There has to be some motivation to lie. Mother Kuma has been added to the truth bullets.
Hey.
Hey, enough with this Monokuma. Let's hurry and search this room.
You're right.
You're right, the mastermind's hiding in here somewhere.
Hey,
Shuichi, don't just stand around. Look for the mastermind.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, now I'm Himiko's sidekick? That's right. First we have to see if the mastermind is hiding here. There should be other clues here as well. Yeah, time to go into investigation mode. Alright, we've got the monopad and the garbage? A monopad, and there's blood on it.
Why?
Whose monopad is this? And why is there a blood stain on it?
That's...
I don't know, but we should inspect it closely. That's where I live. If this is a student handbook, the name on the owner should show up when it turns on. I started up the monopad and...
Huh?
Survivor perk. Ooh. This monopad is the survivor perk? That means in addition to the video, Rantaro's survivor perk was this other monopad.
No.
Is this a map of the Ultimate Academy? The places that are open with the mysterious objects are labeled too, as well as the hidden room, which means this is a complete map of the Ultimate Academy for gifted juveniles. So Rantaro was given this map as part of his survivor perk. So that's why he knew about the hidden door. What's this? Clue to end the killing game.
Huh?
A clue to end the killing game? The mastermind who is behind the killing game is hiding somewhere within the academy. Your best chance of exposing them is when Monokuma needs a spare. At that time, the mastermind will go to the library's hidden room. To prove this hint is accurate, I will predict something. The first thing you will remember is the ultimate hunt. Only share this information with people who you know you can trust. How you determine that will mean your life or your death. Rantaro Amami. Oh, he wrote this himself. Oh, of course. Well, obviously they're talking about bowling. I mean, what else could they be talking about? A hint to yourself from yourself. That was part of the survivor perk. That's why Rantaro brought it up, because he read this hint. Hey, I have a question. This might sound a little weird, but does the term ultimate hunt ring a bell for anyone? This is exactly what Monokuma wants us to do. So what else is part of his plan? Is my memory part of it too? If it is, then can I even trust myself? Oh, that's what he meant by that. Even he didn't completely believe it, but he had no choice. That's why he went to the library. That's what started all of this. Survivor's Perk monopad has been added. That monopad isn't the student handbook. It looks like something else.
Well...
But is that a blood stain? Whose blood is this?
That's...
Oh, he had it. That's fingerprints right there. They're big fingerprints, but they're fingerprints. I was going to check that. If I can determine whose blood this is, we'll be that much closer to the truth. How are you going to check?
That's...
The camera Kaede and I set up here. We can deduce it from the pictures.
I see.
That picture is in Kokichi's room. Oh, we have to go back.
That's right.
There's Rantaro. That punk gathered evidence from the past cases just so he could... I bet he collected that picture too.
By the way,
So which one do you need? There were several pictures, right?
That's...
The last picture taken of Rantaro, the one in which he was trying to remove the camera.
I see.
The one where the camera lured him with the flash.
Okay.
Yeah, guess we're going back to the dorms. Got it. I'll go retrieve it, so I'll let you handle this area. Oh, Maki. Maki, make it, please. I mean... What are you gonna do, right? Kaede was trying her best? Maki, be careful, okay? Kibo and the Exosols are fighting.
Hey,
Hey, who do you think I am?
do you want to die?
It's weird hearing her smile so sweetly and say, "Do you want to die?" It's a bit of a tonal whiplash. I still love her though. I finally reached the point where I can tell that was a joke. All right, and the garbage. This is a trash can. Expert detective work there. Shuichi, thank you.
That's true.
I should investigate this too. I'm positive there's some clue here. I opened the trash can casually and... I let out a surprised gasp.
Huh?
What is this? This thing in the trash can is much heavier than I thought.
Why?
Ooh. A shot put ball? Why is this here? But there's no blood on this shot. It can't be the one that Kaede used to kill Rantaro. In that case, where did this come from? Why is this here? This is... I noticed something sticking to the shot put ball. Some cloth fibers from... something? Inspecting it closely, I can see several pink fibers stuck to the surface of the shot. They're pink. Wait, that means this shot... Wait, is it, like, pink because it's bloodied? I understand. I know how to pin down the mastermind of this killing game. I mean, Kaede were pink. Oh. I found a whole man in here. Shot put ball with pink fiber has been added. Oh no. Alright, Mother Kuma, time to spill. Birth one? Acknowledge the ones that are yours before you make me birth another one. What's this mean? Is Kaede not dead? Is she the mastermind? Wait, is it her sister? I don't know. I wonder if what it said about Spears was really true. Alright, let's talk to the girls. And there's probably no doubt that the mastermind came here. There should definitely be a clue. Let's check thoroughly. Good talk, Tsumugi. Where's the mastermind hiding? Please, Mother Kuma, may we ask you where the mastermind is hiding?
Wait, what?
Why are you being so proper? Maybe, hopefully, ideally, I'll figure it out.
Stupid!
Some things I figure out quickly. Other things, they need a little time to percolate. I can't share info that important. It would make the killing game less exciting. There's no doubt that this is the mastermind's room. It's definitely for the remnants of despair.
Yeah?
Oh, is it that obvious? Well, when you're right, you're right. The one you're all looking for comes to this room quite often. Quite often? But they're not stupid enough to let you guys catch them in the act.
What did you say?
What did you say? Then the mastermind isn't here? And if they come frequently, then... I think my hint just finally dawned on Shuichi. Hint?
Why?
Why are you giving us hints? Do you want us to find the truth?
Yeah?
What if I do? As long as it makes the killing game more entertaining, anything goes.
Well, that's...
Even if that ends the killing game?
Huh?
And the killing game? Oh, you... Haven't I been saying it over and over again this whole time? The killing game is eternal. It doesn't matter what you do, this killing game will absolutely, positively never end. The killing game is a symbol of despair. How can something so fun just end?
Huh?
What do you mean? Oh, you don't need to fret over what it means. All meaning aside, it's the truth. The best thing you guys can do is just accept that truth. So is this a simulation? Like, how else could we keep dying and coming back and, like, playing it over and over again? Clues to the mastermind have been added. That's it. Really. Oh! Half-broken door. We were finally able to get in thanks to Kibo destroying the hidden door. The only other way in was with the key card. Of course, none of us have that, so we couldn't get in before. But it doesn't look like there was a card reader on the inside of the hidden door. I looked through the rubble thoroughly, but didn't find anything like that. Oh, of course, just resurrecting the dead, you know, like you do. Which means you don't need a card key to leave this room. In that case, placing dust on that card reader wouldn't have mattered if they came out from this side. Wait, what does he mean by that? Like, would you get in another way? Or I guess if you only left, it wouldn't matter, but... Alright, I finished investigating everything I needed to. Yeah, what's going on? I can't find the mastermind anywhere. I looked under every couch and they're not there. They weren't hiding here. Did you find anything, Shuichi? I've inspected everything I found, but I feel like there's still something hidden here. But no, but first. We need a brain blast. Again, another memory. Ooh, what's this one gonna be? The back of whose head are we gonna see now? Yeah, back to Kokichi's dirt nest, his little collection. Oh boy, what are we gonna see now? What? What? This is... Hi, Shuichi. Looks like you've finally woken up from a long sleep.
Huh?
What? Monokuma? Although we're meeting for the first time, you already know me. Well, of course, you know. I'm famous after all. Hope Speak Academy's killing game was the most watched event in television history.
Damn it.
Why is Monokuma here? It can't be.
Hi, hello.
Oh, but it can. This is where it all begins. A brand new killing game courtesy of the Gopher Project.
Huh?
Killing game?
Well, now.
Now then, from here, things will proceed how they usually do. You'll all lose your memories and forget everything that's happened up to this point. The stakes of the Gopher Project, the hopes and dreams that humanity entrusted to you. Oh, and you'll forget that you're the last 16 survivors of the human race, too. The bonds of trust you forged, your disgusting promises of friendship. All that's gonna go bye-bye when the killing game starts.
It's no use.
What? Why are you doing this? Hey there, infamous god, welcome back. You were Monokuma this whole time. There's no point in asking me questions, you're gonna forget everything anyway.
Hey!
Who's behind this? Who are you? Junko Enoshima is dead.
And
Like I said, there's no point. You'll just forget that, too.
Damn it!
You're lying. How could I ever forget this?
da-da-da.
Da-da, the Blackout Light.
Huh?
What?
Hey,
The Blackout Light has the power to induce total memory loss. The light it emits stimulates the basal nuclei and the hippocampus.
Hey!
Wait a minute.
no.
Nope, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna use this light, then I'm gonna shove you all into lockers while you're unconscious. And then the killing game will begin. Oh boy. Because I was gonna say, is this gonna come back around to why we were shoved in lockers at the very beginning? Oh god, I'm just remembering how bad I looked in that hat. I remember. My final lost memory.
It can't
That was from just after we woke up from cold sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, a memory from right before the killing game began. We were each woken up by Monokuma and our memories were taken. And we were forced to do all this?
This is...
We were gonna work together. We promised to become friends. Monokuma, I'll never forgive you.
That's terrible.
Me too. I'll absolutely never forgive him.
You're right.
I feel the same way, but right now we need to investigate. Dawn is coming. Then leave things here to me. You go check the other places.
Huh?
What? You feel like there's still a mystery here, right, Shuichi? Then I'll find it for you. Yeah, man, all I did was hold her. She held my hand for like 2 minutes, and that was it. We're all trying to work together and find the truth, but I haven't found any clues yet.
Okay.
I need to recover my honor.
But
Himiko, will you be okay by yourself?
Cut it out.
That's a stupid question.
right.
Since I got that memory back, I'm now overwhelmed with anger. With my skills, I'll catch the dastardly Monokuma and the mastermind.
you're right.
I understand. Then I'll leave it to you, Himiko.
Eh?
What? Wait, really? Are you seriously gonna leave it to me? All by myself?
What should we do?
If you're not confident enough to do it, then you don't need to force yourself.
No.
No, I'm okay. Since you believe in me, I need to give it my all.
Okay.
I'll find the clue, even if it uses up every last drop of my magic and kills me.
Hey now.
Don't say such unlucky things.
It'll be okay.
I'm just letting you know how determined I am. You guys should believe in me and go on ahead. Thank you. That really makes me feel better, Himiko.
What should we do?
What should we do? With how little time is left, it's probably best to split up, right?
That's true.
Yes, we need to split up and check all the labs one more time. If we missed a clue in any of them, it would most likely be that one. Oh no, which one?
All right.
Got it. Let's go. Be careful.
Okay.
You too, Himiko. Wait, so which one are we going to? Tenko, my angel, is watching over me. When we left the hidden room, we saw Kibo and the Exisol in a fierce battle. Oh man, this is intense. Oh no.
Shuichi!
Are you alright? Are either of you injured?
Okay.
No, Himiko's in there. She's fine. I'm okay. Oh, wait. Oh, no, she's blocked in. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's only one door. Oh, no. Oh. They're very good friends. Renan 23578. Real good friends with Kibo. Hidden door has been blocked by rubble. Here. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Squaw.
No.
Himiko! Oh no, Himiko! The hidden door has been blocked by rubble. We can't get in or out.
Could it be?
Is Himiko trapped?
Okay.
I think so.
Kibo!
Kibo, can you do something? I can destroy the debris, but without knowing Himiko's status.
Unfortunately.
They're all related. No, that's robophobic. Oh. Froggy gets canceled again. It could be dangerous for me to just recklessly attack it.
Stop it.
Then, are you saying we should just leave her there?
You can't.
I couldn't do such a thing. We're friends.
But
I'm not strong enough to lift the debris.
then
Then let's use the Exisol.
Huh?
What?
What?
Use the exisol? How?
That's impossible.
We don't have any Morph-Muse inventions, and the Monokubs are in the exosols.
That's wrong.
Exactly. We're gonna get Monokuma and the Monokubs to do it.
Incomprehensible.
Monokuma and the Monokubs?
Remember.
They don't want this either. Their objective is to continue the killing game.
Please wait.
Are you suggesting that we surrender to them and continue the killing game?
Stop!
But Himiko is in danger. Rescuing her should be our first...
No.
No, we're going to end this killing game. What do you mean? Do you have a plan of some sort?
Okay.
Yes, I do. It just requires a little bit of detective work. We need to investigate some more.
What?
Huh? What about Himiko?
That's...
I'm worried about her, but we have to trust that she's okay right now. We trusted her when she said to leave everything to her. If we just stand around here, we're not respecting her wishes. Abandon her friends. Okay. Himiko is the ultimate magician. Mage. Hey there, Schwenkman. No, not step one, kill Himiko. Never. Earlier on in the game, I might have said sure, but not at this point. I love the little weirdo. I bet she'll use her magic to find a clue in that room that's just plain amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure Himiko is okay. If you were in search of clues, I would investigate the classroom on the second floor.
Huh?
Huh?
Well...
I caught a glimpse of something odd there while battling the exosols in the courtyard. Whatever clue you're looking for may be there.
That's...
Something odd.
Hey!
Just hurry! You don't have much time. It's nearly dawn.
I'll commit that
And
to my memory.
I'm worried about Himiko. Aw, Kibo. No, we're not messing with Kibo. Kibo's finally super cool. We are not messing with Kibo now. Kibo. But you won't change the time limit, will you? I
Unfortunately...
can't keep evading the Exosol's attacks beyond that time limit. If we don't settle this soon, I'll be destroyed. And if that happens, we'll lose the chance to destroy the Ultimate Academy. That would be the worst ending. No, it would be an ending of pure despair. Oh, there goes my hero, Kibo.
Hey!
Tsumugi, I'm going to the second floor.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get to all of them, but I'll do what I can. Just loading up some music on Kibo. I'll see you later. Oh man, Tsumugi's getting down to business. With confident steps, Tsumugi ran out of the library. Himiko, just a little longer. Friendship power up! We've got full power. Yes! Okay, we gotta get out of here. We have a time limit. Oh no. So is this an actual time limit, or is this like an artificial bit of... Oh, I heard something. Oh. Okay. There better not be any secret exosols here. It's real, sorta. Okay. I mean, I'm getting a move on regardless, but... No, I'm not gonna wait it out. I've got too much I need to do. Okay. Oh, it moves based on my actions. Okay, interesting. Better not. Okay, lab. Classroom. Which classroom? Classroom B. This room. Oh! Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that's what happened. Okay. Kibo's like, I'm giving you this much time to save everything, and after that, I'm just gonna start blowing shit up. Sorry, man. Punctual. This room. I need to investigate the classroom in the back. Fine. Here we go. I don't remember the desks being pink. Kibo said that he saw something odd while fighting in the courtyard. I should be able to see the entire courtyard from here.
Okay.
This must be what he was talking about. Alright, let's see if I can find something. Ooh, the locker. The locker seems intact, but I don't think this is what Kiba was talking about. What? What is it, over here? Like, there's... It's not the door. This is the room Kiba was talking about. Should I investigate here? It might be for the best to just blow up anything in the way. Damn, I used too much time. It's dawn already. Ah, crap. Oh, okay. Oh, did you? During the library? Oh, no. Okay, so... Damn it, I didn't get to that last bit. You took too long. Be careful, you don't have time to investigate everything. Only investigate what you need to. So you only had enough room to investigate one more thing.
Okay.
Must be what he was talking about. Let's see if I can find something. Oh, what? I have all this time now. It's the door. Okay, because we've got the locker. Nothing. Chairs are nothing. Oh, okay. Alright, that's what you meant. Alright. Well, I can't look out. What am I missing here? Because all I can look at is the locker. Oh, crap. Okay, yep, there that goes. Oh. I'm supposed to be throwing hands. I have been doing this entire game, and the one point in the game where I am, like, legally required to do this, I forget that I can do this. What the hell am I doing? Here we go. I found the console. I know all that training. And I didn't think to use it. What is this desk? There's a keyboard floating above it. I know, yeah. I was only doing it for plot reasons. Is this connected to a computer? Yeah, just go. I'm trying to cut back on throwing hands, but damn it, if the game wants me to throw hands in order to get ahead, then I'm gonna throw hands. This must be the something odd Kiba was talking about. When I touch the keyboard... Ooh, flashback light setup.
Huh?
Yeah, this is a very weird room. Setup? Like, settings? Seeking answers, I press the enter key. Hello, Game Master. Loading. Ultimate talent, ultimate hunt. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. Unlocking new memory. Do these settings create new flashback lights? To test my deduction, I selected one of the categories. Let's do that. This category is for unlocking new memories. It looks different than the others. Oh, fine. Yeah, I don't know what the heck this is. Select the subject you wish to remember. So there are still some memories we haven't remembered yet?
But...
If we can remember something new, that would definitely be a clue.
Alright.
Alright, let's try it. I wonder what kind of memory it is. I'll start with the survivors. Are you sure I can't look at the other ones? Okay.
Huh?
Select the subject you wish to remember? What does it mean by select? These are all memories we forgot. All of these should be true events, so why would you be able to select one? Because they're planting memories in your head. Okay, survivors on a different planet, survivors in the Ark. There are no survivors. Okay. In these categories, there are several inconsistencies about the survivors. Do I have to select the correct one?
That's true.
I suppose I'll choose the survivors on a different planet. That's true, there's more hope for us. Adjusting to match other memories. Alright. Sure you wish to remember this memory. Symbol of Hope Peak Academy. The worst incident in human history occurred. With the work of Future Foundation, the world was rebuilt. But falling meteorites caused an outbreak of an unknown virus. The Gopher Project was then executed. 16 high schoolers survived. However, there were survivors on other planets. There were survivors in other ships similar to the Ark. I suppose I'm meant to select yes here. So that's why there's other killing games. Alright, I'll press it. Setup complete.
Huh?
That sound. Oh yeah, that's some
remember
exposition.
correctly.
But at what cost? Came from that locker. What's in the locker?
If I remember correctly.
The sound I heard definitely came from inside this locker. I'll open it. A flashback light. This is new. It just got here. Kaede, wouldn't that be something? Just as I suspected, you can make flashback lights with that desk. I don't know why it was hidden in a normal-looking classroom, but there must be a switch hidden somewhere. Flipping that switch will cause this desk to activate. I'm sure Kibu saw all this when the room was destroyed. But what interests me is exactly how these flashback lights are made. There's only one truth. There should only be one true memory. But this clearly allows you to choose. Why? And there's no indication of which are real. Is there more than one truth? What is the truth? And what are the lies? Flashback light settings have been added. Right at that moment, the classroom door suddenly burst open. Whoosh.
Oh.
She made it out.
There you are, Shuichi.
Himiko!
Himiko? You can't handle the truth. Huh? The classroom changed back to normal? So when the door opens, the classroom reverts back to normal? I can assume that was done in order to obfuscate the room's purpose. The person operating all of this did not want us to see it. And if they're that cautious of us, clues to the mastermind has been updated.
Hey, Shuichi.
I don't know what you're thinking, Shuichi, but be happier that I survived. I was able to make a spectacular escape from that sealed room.
Right. How did Himiko escape when the entrance was blocked by rubble? Tell us, Himiko. Tell us your magic secrets. Himiko, how did you get out of the hidden room?
Because
The hidden door in the library was destroyed. She just kept throwing piranhas at the rocks. We were so worried about you. You were trapped in there. I mean, we weren't worried enough to stick around, but, like, in our hearts, we were worried.
Yeah, I don't understand how You don't understand how I escaped from there?
okay.
No?
I see. You don't get it. You don't know how I escaped. Then I shall tell you. I escaped from that sealed room with my magic.
Himiko, now is not the time for... Yeah, we really don't have time. Himiko, are you okay?
That was a close one. I almost died.
Remember.
I told you, now's not the time.
Got it. I'll tell you. I definitely used my magic, but another thing that helped me escape that sealed room was the girls' bathroom on the first floor of the school building.
Huh?
The bathroom?
Hey, Shuichi.
Do you want to go there with me?
Himiko!
Huh?
Escape rope. Always good to have some. Huh?
I'm not inviting you to go to the bathroom with me. Don't start getting weird thoughts.
Really? Because, like, we had kind of a moment last night that got pretty weird.
No.
No, I know that. The girls' bathroom on the first floor? What does that have to do with the hidden room? There doesn't appear to be any new clues other than the flashback light.
You're right.
Alright, I'll head to the bathroom. Alright, off we go. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the... Like, the bathroom thing seems kind of familiar, but I'm trying to place exactly, like... Alright. Better not be any exosouls here. And thankfully, the bathroom is close. Me... Nekomaru, he would know what to do at that time. Have a wizard fight with Shuichi's sister. What could be in the girls' bathroom? I can't go inside, I'm a boy. I should ask Kimiko first. Well, that's not gonna count, is it? You should never die when you've still gotta take a dump. What's going on in this bathroom? Does it have something to do with the hidden door?
Once you go in, you'll understand. Seeing is believing. Follow me.
Himiko gestured me closer and walked into the girls' bathroom. Girls' bathroom, huh? So it had to be one of the girls. This is an emergency. Nothing I can do about that. Now's not the time to be thinking about boys' and girls' bathrooms. Alright, I'll do it. I repeated several excuses in my mind as I stepped into the girls' bathroom. Buddy, they're really not all that different. There's no urinals. That's the only difference. Wait, is that a urinal in the corner? What are we doing here, Himiko?
So it's just like the killing game in Hope's Peak Academy.
Huh?
What do you mean?
It's just like then, right? The hidden room and the bathroom are connected.
Oh, right. It's a bidet. It's an open-air bidet. Yikes, getting up close and personal with your classmates there. The hidden room in the bathroom?
Look where the equipment is placed. Geez, caught up on past killing games. That's typical of a remnant of despair.
Yeah, that's fair. Haven't really had a lot of time. That's a urinal right there. Utility closet? This looks like a normal closet, but I carefully placed my palm on the far wall of the closet. Bang! Open sesame. A hidden passage? Man, if there's a girl in a luchador mask hiding down there, I'm gonna scream. Yes, I remember. It's been a while, but I remember.
Isn't it surprising? A hidden pathway deep within the bathroom. Now proceed through this pathway.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. This is weird. I stepped through the false wall and into the hidden passageway. Oof, okay. Oh, not a box of bones. Not again. Oh god, if that's Makoto's bones. Alright, we got a boogie. Everybody just go, bones, bones. It's bone posting right now in the chat. Which, no, I should have been more careful with that phrasing. It leads to the hidden room. The girls' bathroom and the hidden room in the library are connected.
Then...
I know, that was too lewd. Apologies. The library isn't the only way to get in and out of the hidden room. The hidden room had the secret passageway leading out of it. And that passageway connects to the girls' bathroom on the first floor. But this passageway wasn't on Rantaro's Survivor perk map. This passageway was hidden even from him. A hidden passageway that only the mastermind knows about. A passageway connected to the girls' bathroom. Hidden room passageway has been added. Oh, Mother Kuma's not looking so good. Mother Kuma's lying on the ground, likely due to the explosion. Is it broken?
Hi,
I'm busted. Ah, it's over. I can't go on. I can't birth Monokumas anymore. I wanted to birth more and more and more. Birth Monokumas, huh?
Hey!
Hey, is it true that you can make spare Monokumas?
Yeah?
Of course it's true. Fine, since this is the end for me, I guess I'll say it. I have a built-in voice print authentication system. I can't birth Monokumas unless the designated person specifically says the word birth. Designated person?
Here.
It's to ensure that my Monokumas are birthed into a welcoming environment, you know?
Hey!
Wait a minute. This designated person, do you mean the mastermind? Only the mastermind's voice command will make you create a spare Monokuma? That hint was on the house, so to speak. All glory to the killing game. Oh,
Hey!
that wasn't a fun throwing up like what Mono Fanny does. Hey!
It seems like it's really broken this time.
That was an important clue. Mother Kuma creates spare Monokumas after receiving the mastermind's voice command. Ah, damn it. Because now I'm thinking back to, like, did everybody in our group say give birth, give birth? Because that would help rule out people. Damn it, now I'm trying to remember who said what. Alright, that was Mother Kuma. Birth's the word.
You're right.
Once more, I shall reveal the secret behind my escape from the sealed room.
Okay.
Yes, please do.
Right after you guys left this room, there was a huge explosion and I got flipped over. When I came to my senses, it looked like this.
I'm surprised you weren't hurt.
You're right.
Since I've been using my magic a lot lately, a magical backlash must have happened and the way out got buried in rubble. Even I, the wise and powerful Himiko, panicked a little bit when I saw I was trapped in here.
Hey!
What happened after that?
I banged on the walls and the floor and yelled for help. Calmly and rationally, of course.
I'm sure.
Then I happened to find that hidden pathway and that's how I got out.
Okay.
Then I ran into Kibo and he told me you were in one of the classrooms on the second floor. So I rushed over there.
I see. So that's what happened. I understand now.
Hey.
Well, was I useful?
Huh? It seems Himiko is still concerned about that. Give her a pat on the head. Tell her she did a good job. I should probably get out of here. If the entrance to the bathroom were blocked by rubble, we'd be completely trapped. Himiko, let's go. I have a good idea of what's going on here.
Hey!
Something wrong?
Hey.
Just tell it to me straight, like a man.
Tell you what? Oh yeah, maybe not pats on the head. That might get her a little wound up.
The hidden pathway I found. Is it a useful clue? I want to be useful for my friends. But I can't help much in investigations, can I? I couldn't find the mastermind.
If it makes you feel better, none of us found the mastermind. You're worried about that?
Okay.
Himiko, not only were you useful, you may have cracked the case wide open.
I see.
Really? If I found such an amazing clue, that's proof I'm no ordinary person. I'm terrified of my own magical power.
Right. Let's get out of here. Man, that'd be a great power, honestly. Like, alright, we got a boogie. Passageway was the vital clue, and it led us here. There's nothing to check there. Oh, that didn't count, did it? Okay, can we get out now? Rubble blocks the way into the library, so you have to go through the hidden passageway to get out of the hidden room. Oh, that did use it. Ah, crap. Yes, I'd like to leave. Dang, I used 2 points for that. Oopsie. Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright, now where are we supposed to go? We go busting out and Maki's in there. It's like, do you want to die? Almost done. Yes. Alright.
Yeah, if we've come this far, we're safe. Now that I feel safe, I'm a little over it.
Then,
Okay. I'll step outside. Blushing, I left the girls' bathroom as fast as I could.
Hey, so, I actually do have to pee now. Shuichi, can you leave?
At that moment, we ran to Maki as she was coming in. Oh yeah, because we just come bursting out of the girls' bathroom and Maki's like, what the fuck were you doing in there? Huh? We are going to die. What were you doing? Why were you in the girls' bathroom?
Maki.
Maki, it's not what it looks like. I'm just... Do you want to die? I called this, guys. I called it. No, listen. There's a reason. Also, now is not the time. Yes, please don't hurt me.
What? Don't do that when I'm doing my business. I can't relieve myself if you do that.
What?
Himiko's inside, and you were in there, Shuichi? Oh, no. Okay, this is all a huge misunderstanding.
Sure.
Well,
whatever.
I guess you wouldn't enter the girls' bathroom without a reason.
Okay.
I'll believe you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Though it seems like you want to murder me.
By the way,
That's just how Maki is. Anyway, I found this. Oh yeah, he's got it in his hand. Rantaro's picture. Thank you. I took the photograph from her and inspected it closely. Just as I thought. I sighed to myself looking over the picture. Everything was beginning to connect in my mind. Finally, I saw through all of the lies. Final picture of Rantaro has been added. With this, I can fight. While we were in the girls' bathroom, that'll wait till we escape? Question mark. Maki, I need to explain, as one of the few sane people left in this game, I need you to know, I wasn't doing creepy stuff in there. I was solving mysteries. I can fight the mastermind behind this killing game. And I believe I can end it all.
hey,
You look like you just realized something.
well,
But what do you want to do now? It's almost dawn.
This is bad. We don't even know the mastermind's identity or where they are.
Leave it to me.
She would actually kill us if I said that. It's okay. I have a plan. Can you two please go get Samugi? She should be in one of the labs. After that, I'd like everyone to gather in the courtyard.
Okay.
I'll be waiting for you there. Come on, Mouse. Don't fail me now.
What do you mean? What are you planning on doing?
That's...
Stopping the killing game, of course.
But we haven't even found the mastermind, so how...
I'm right already.
We can talk about that later. We don't have much time left, so let's hurry and find Samugi.
Oh, I see.
I stood and watched Himiko and Maki go off to find Samugi.
all right.
Alright, to the courtyard. But before I stop this killing game, I need to stop the destruction of the Ultimate Academy. Alright. I have to run out in the middle of the fight and go, stop! Stop! I figured it out! When I stepped out into the courtyard, I yelled at the top of my voice.
Kibo.
Kibo, Monokuma, please stop fighting! We can solve this another way, one that's best for both of you.
That's it.
Please, listen to me. My voice reverberated throughout the courtyard, and after a while...
It's almost dawn, like we agreed. Have you found what you were looking for? Are you ready to do what must be done, Shuichi? Either way, this is your last chance.
Not in Danganronpa, we use our words. We yell at each other and go, no, that's wrong.
I have no idea what's going on, but messing with this robot is starting to bore me, so I guess I'll hear you out.
So, what is this other way?
A class trial. We're all gonna do a class trial, one last time.
A class trial?
Monokuma can agree to that.
That's...
He's not afraid to die. What do you mean? Are you trying to continue the killing game? This is no time to mess around. I thought you were going to end it.
No,
I'm not messing around.
that's wrong.
This class trial will end the killing game.
Huh?
A class trial to end the killing game? As Kibo spoke, I saw Maki running over from the school building.
What are you talking about?
This is a class trial. Yes, we get it. Hey, what do you mean we're going to do a class trial?
Are you serious?
It can't be.
That's how you're going to end the killing game?
Okay,
Everyone's here. Now, let me say this. We need to stop fighting and have one more class trial.
that's it.
If we reveal the whole truth there, we can end this killing game.
What are you saying?
And the killing game will end when the truth is exposed. Why would you say such a thing?
That's...
By the end of the class trial, that will be clear. Monokuma, you're the one who calls these class trials.
all right.
But not this time. This time, we choose to call a class trial. One to end them all.
You're really bugging me.
That would be a fun way to end the game. It's just like we all just hug and the power of friendship fixes everything. But why do we need to hold a class trial when no one has been killed?
Well, it's
That's what I'd like to say, but I get it.
What?
What?
'Cause.
My little shootout with this rundown robot hasn't been fun for a while now. And I think it's pretty interesting that you guys are on board with holding a class trial. It's kind of like Stockholm Syndrome at this point. In fact, I welcome your initiative. This turn of events will make things very interesting. So even in these circumstances, you take the opportunity to make things interesting. That means this killing game must be. However, if we're gonna hold a class trial, I'm gonna hold you guys responsible for it.
Huh?
Responsible?
'Cause.
It would be bad if we held a class trial that didn't reach a satisfying conclusion. In other words, if the trial doesn't go your way and ends without the truth being exposed,
Tell you the truth.
then you all will be held responsible for staging such a disappointing class trial.
Okay.
Of course. I don't doubt your resolve at all. But are the others okay with it too? The responsibility will be shared by all of you.
What was that? The responsibility will be shared?
But
We've been ready.
that's true.
I'll trust you, but if you screw this up, I will kill you before Monokuma can.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe you.
You're right. You're right. There's no point freaking out now. I have friends I can trust. There's nothing to be scared of.
Kibo looks nervous.
Yeah.
Also, if we're gonna do this class trial, you gotta take off all that fancy sci-fi gear. We can't risk you going berserk if the outcome isn't in your favor.
See.
Take off this gear. Oh, but it makes me so cool, though. If I remove these armaments now, I will lose my chance to destroy this academy. This is the last chance to not let Monokuma win. Is this really alright? Kibo, please, believe me. I don't want Monokuma to win. We're gonna win. Our hope is going to end this game of despair.
But
Do you really think that ending awaits us? It sounds too good to be true, honestly.
okay.
I'm trying to find the nice... Kibo is a school shooter in the making. Can you do it? Will you figure it out? Oh man, I hope so. If not, we're in trouble. That ending is hope for us. And we can't give up on hope. Kibo, let's trust Shuichi here.
Hey.
You don't want to die either, right?
Right. We're all friends who can believe in each other, aren't we?
I mean, Shuichi and I really only hung out one time.
I understand.
Very well, I will remove my armaments. Let's hold this class trial.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kibo. Then it's decided.
All right.
That's right. Our class trial.
That's it.
Our final battle. Our hope will defeat your despair. I feel very confident right now.
Why?
Why are you laughing?
Gross.
Is he that confident he'll win?
It's fine.
It'll be okay. He's probably just bluffing.
Who can say?
Well, if we're gonna do this class trial, we should hurry up and head to the trial grounds.
Oh.
However, I will have the Monokubs strip that robot of his gear.
Yeah.
I know.
You guys!
Everyone else, please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment and head to the trial grounds. What, we don't get to watch Kibo strip? I'll go on ahead and begin preparing Monokub. Monokubs, you can take it from here.
So,
Alright, we're gonna take all this gear off of this robot.
let's do it!
I'll finish it in seconds because I work like I eat. Fast and sloppy. Let him keep the parts private.
You shouldn't be proud of being sloppy.
Everyone!
I'll meet you guys there.
Okay.
Yeah. Kibo walked back toward his lab with the exosols.
Then
We should go too.
Don't
I
tell
can't
me.
believe we're having another class trial.
Why?
I didn't think Monokuma would accept so easily. That was too easy. I can't help but feel a little strange.
It's from that one thing.
He probably agreed to it to stop Kibo from destroying the academy. Still, it was almost too easy. Perhaps Monokuma simply expected this. But it was still much easier than I imagined it would be. No sense worrying about that now. We've come this far. Just have to do it. To end this killing game, we have to follow his rules one last time. And win this class trial. Alright, off we go. Well, at least the Shrine of Judgment hasn't been touched by the battle out in the courtyard. Oh, he's not carrying the world anymore. The next time we come out of the trial grounds, it'll all be over, right?
We can win, right?
okay.
Of course.
It's okay.
It'll be okay. This class trial should be much easier than the others.
What?
Huh? Why?
Because.
Up until now, we had to find the culprits among the people in our group during the class trials. That's why we couldn't work together even if we wanted to. But this time it's different.
I see.
Oh, since there isn't a culprit among us, we can work together without any doubts.
Ah.
We're all gonna be working together this time. I already feel more at ease.
It's never gonna be that easy. But I wish it had happened sooner. At the beginning, there were 16 of us. But now there's only 4 of us standing here. Plus Kibo, who's coming later.
Well,
We're about to head into the last battle. Why are you so depressed?
sorry.
Oh, sorry. You're right. There he is.
Everyone!
Thank you for waiting.
Kibo.
That was fast, Kibo. He doesn't want to talk about it. His weapons have been removed. I suppose we don't have to worry about him attacking.
What?
What? Are you disappointed? Did you prefer your sci-fi gear after all?
Well,
No, it's not that. Isahoge's back! Guys, Isahoge's back! You can't... There. Green screen was a little low there.
everyone!
I'm just... very sorry. Kibo bowed at the waist to us. I acted recklessly and put you all in serious danger.
Everyone!
I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry.
What?
Huh? What's wrong? You're totally different from before when you were in battle mode.
Shuichi, you told me earlier not to give up hope.
Okay.
That's right. I finally realized that you were right. My inner voice told me. Your inner voice? I thought you said you couldn't hear it anymore. Well, I had the Monokubs repair me in addition to removing my battle gear. And now for some reason I can hear my inner voice again. So he can hear it again after the repairs. But it looks like his hair looks like an antenna. Does that mean it wasn't just decoration? And now that I think about it, what is his inner voice exactly? What does he hear? I was wrong to try and destroy everything just to avoid losing to despair. Even if I had followed through, there would have been no hope or future left afterward. Oh wait, that was followed though. Another typo, Danganronpa. Oh no, we just fixed him. In which case, my actions would have merely resulted in a different despair altogether. Kill them all, Millhouse. I do not expect you to forgive me. What I did was foolish.
Please.
But will you allow me to fight alongside you? I want to help you find the truth. Please. Of course, Kibo. That's what I've wanted from the start. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have been able to do this. So, you'll allow me? Tsumugi's not sure. Oh, you seem angry, Tsumugi. Would you prefer I not help?
I'm not mad. I'm just holding myself back. When someone says please that strongly, I always want to respond with, but I refuse. But I can read the mood here, so I'm holding back.
She's like, I have the perfect meme for this, but I need to hold it. Now is not the time. Oh, is that? Okay.
Well, of course.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay now. Of course you can fight with us, Kibo. There's a big wall between living things and objects, but you're our friend, Kibo.
Everyone!
Thank you. By the way, Maki, I've been meaning to ask you, but what is that vacuum cleaner you're carrying?
I see.
It's the bug vac. I think Kokichi designed it and had Miu make it.
I see.
Ah, yes. Goenta had mentioned something about tiny bugs before.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it could be a clue to something. But we can't seem to catch any bugs with it. Doesn't seem like there are any. So it really was just Goenta's imagination after all.
No.
Wait, it might be too soon to determine that. Can we wait until I've examined it with my eyes at least? Your eyes? What do you mean, Kibo?
You.
What good can your eyes do? It's not like you've got good eyesight, right?
Yeah.
That was true until I installed my zoom function. Oh my god, if his eyeballs, like, if it's like Bender from Futurama where they just like shoot out of his eyes, like...
Huh?
Your zoom function.
Yes.
It was in my lab next to the jetpack and rocket launcher. Thanks to that zoom function, my vision has increased 100-fold.
Huh?
100-fold?
What did you say?
That's a power-up that goes way past your default settings.
But
This is the true talent of the ultimate robot. Because I'm a robot, I can evolve in ways that are simply not possible for a human. I've finally accepted that. There are notable differences between us, but they're nothing for me to be ashamed of.
I also...
Because with my talent, it's possible that I can save you all. Kibo took the bug vac from Maki and...
Leave it to me.
It's worth a shot. At maximum zoom, my vision is on par with that of a microscope. Maki, I'll borrow this bug vac for a moment. We're gonna use him to identify the blood. We're gonna use him to identify the blood! He stared at it intensely. Oh, please have them shoot out. Oh,
See
that's...
it. I'll print out this memory.
Aw, that's less... That's actually kind of cool. That wasn't the funny thing I thought it was gonna be, but that's okay. Kibo can keep being cool sometimes. Just as before, Kibo printed a picture from right out of his mouth. Oh, it's gotta be over 9,000. He took it from his lips and handed it to me.
Huh?
Is this Monokuma?
Hey,
Are these the small bugs Gonta was talking about?
Yes.
A human's eyes would not be able to see things that exist at a nanoscopic level.
For Gonta to have noticed them, his vision really was superhuman.
hey.
Hey, what are these things holding? Are they holding cameras?
Well then,
Why don't we ask them?
Huh?
We can talk to this?
leave it to me.
Yes, I have already installed an augmented hearing function. Man, like, Kibo got some big upgrades, and yes, they are adorable little Monokuma flies.
What was that?
I guess anything is possible.
Yes, hello.
Start talking now, or I'll squish you one by one. Whatever function you serve, you'll be unable to carry it out.
Man, he's playing a bad cop there.
Do you accept these terms?
Kibo, above all people, should understand that. He is Cyborg Superman now. Kibo asked in a way that made it clear it was not up for negotiation.
They call themselves Nanokumas. Apparently they're members of the Monokubs.
Oh my god, that's so many children!
What? This little thing?
And there were actually 6 Monokubs?
No, there were a lot more than that.
Not quite. These don't exist as individuals, but rather as a hive mind.
Huh.
They travel through the air
Hive
in a swarm,
mind.
covering every square inch of this campus.
So it's not just one, it's a whole swarm of monocubs.
If they're that small, they could have been in my nose or mouth and I'd never know. I don't like the thought of that.
And their function is to record footage of the events that are unfolding here and transmit it to Monokuma.
But then what's the point of the monitors?
What?
Well, actually, no, I guess, like, the monitors and the cameras have always been separate.
Using their tiny cameras, they record footage and transmit it wirelessly. Mother Kuma receives the footage and parses it before sending it off to Monokuma.
Oh, so the footage hasn't been going anywhere. Oh, Monokuma's blind, essentially, right now, because Mother Kuma's dead.
You mean like a security camera?
They're so small that they can't be seen with the naked eye. They must be the security cameras. The 6th monocub has been added.
So there were security cameras after all.
Hey,
And they'd been recording the footage wirelessly. Kokichi was correct to use the electro bomb.
that punk.
When he used it, the nanocubs were unable to send any footage back to Monokuma.
You're right.
Yeah, in fact, I doubt Monokuma knew the real culprit. The more I learn, the more I wish that Kokichi had just worked with us normally. I mean... yes. A lot of this could have been avoided if Kokichi was just a normal human being and talked to us like peers and not trying to antagonize us this entire time.
But
That's impossible. No matter how many times he reincarnates, he's a liar down to his soul.
I mean, she's right. Nah, what's the fun in that? I never would have imagined that the 6th monocub would be security cameras. That's how Monokuma was able to keep watch of this entire academy. He's toying with us. He's not just confident, he's sure he's going to win. I know that must be what he's thinking.
oh yeah.
At least we know what that important detail now. I'm glad you told us before the class trial.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Kibo.
By the way,
You're welcome, but we should get going now.
That's true.
Yeah, we don't know what Monokuma will do if we show up late.
That's fine.
You're right. Then let's start heading to the trial grounds.
Okay.
Okay. That statue is the 7th monocub. His name is Muscle Kuma. In Hotel Kuma Sutra, that was Also, that's the 8th Monokuma Monokub. Oh yeah, that muscle man is busted. Alright, let's go. There's no point in worrying anymore. Right now, we only need to think about getting out of here alive. And so we put the destroyed Ultimate Academy behind us and headed to the final trial grounds. Oh, this is gonna be a very quiet elevator ride. Although, mind you, it's as many people that were in the last elevator ride because Kokichi and Kaito weren't there. Yeah, it's the same as before. Carrying the last of the survivors, the elevator brought us down. What could be waiting for the 5 of us? I'm sure this is the end of despair and the beginning of hope. Everything ends here. Everything. The killing game of Hope's Peak Academy. The killing game... Ooh, we're coming back to the second one now. The killing game of Jabberwock Island. And the killing game of this Ultimate Academy. How much more until they're satisfied? This is the end of it. The end of our lives. I'm tired of this. Thoughts before we start the next trial? I'm just trying to gather, like, everything that we've collected. So, Kaede played a factor in this. But if she was the remnant of despair, obviously her memory was wiped and she didn't remember. But maybe she remembered it when Rantaro mentioned Ultimate Hunt, and then that jogged her memory, and she remembered that she was the mastermind for some reason. I don't know how she ties to all this, but she knew she had to kill him before he could discover the secret and let us all know, because he was looking to, like, he was talking about, like, ending the game and, like, solving everything, so had to stop him. Damn it. I don't want this to be Kaede, by the way. I'm just saying, based on some of the evidence we've seen, that's kind of where it's pointing to, and I don't like it. We're going to end it. We're going to end this cruel game. But yeah, there was also talk of, like, Kaede having a twin sister. If that is a real thing, then, like, where does she factor into this? Yeah, we got a whole trial to figure it out. So this is the final trial grounds. Do you have hope? Yeah, like, I know this will work itself out, but it's just going into it, I feel a little blind. It's not up to you or me to decide whether or not this is the end. Huh? What do you mean? Well. More importantly, since you guys requested that we hold this class trial, I'm sure you won't mind allowing me to participate too, right? Right. It'll be easier to argue if I do.
That's true.
True. I was gonna have you participate this time, but I didn't think you'd volunteer.
What is it?
Or despair? I'm sure there will be some despair. You seem confident.
With my magic.
You're confident now, but I'm gonna turn your body into an omnibus with my magic.
Actually,
An omnibus? Do you mean the vehicle? Or like a compilation book? Or...
Knock it off! I won't be provoked by your cheap threats. He seems totally provoked.
Yeah, but
If Pops is gonna participate, things are gonna get pretty damn interesting.
You can do it, Father.
We'll cheer you on until our voices are hoarse and bleeding. Right, Monodam?
that's wonderful.
This is beautiful. Cheer me on. You guys are totally participating too. Eh? What? You kids have a pivotal role to play. What kind of dad would I be if I hogged the spotlight? And if you kids don't play a pivotal role, then what use are any of you? Pivotal role? Can we really do it? I don't know. Don't worry. As a good parent, I will do my darndest to motivate you.
Well, now.
With this button.
what?
What's that button for? It's a Monokuma detonator that I prepared to ensure my adorable kids do their very best.
That's true, there are more participants now.
Detonator?
Yeah, with a push of this button, I'll detonate the bombs inside each of your bodies. So make sure you try really hard, or I'll start pressing this button. Got it?
That's too far!
Here.
You know what they say, if your kids are cute, put a bomb inside of them.
You stupid.
That's not a real saying.
I know you cute kids can do this, you just need the proper motivation. So no need to worry, just make sure you all play pivotal roles, that's all. Ah! They're not happy about this.
Dear.
How absurd.
I knew it.
You really are the worst. I'm the best at being the worst, don't you think so? I tell ya, people can't get enough of my crude antics.
Now then.
Alright, let's get started. Let's get this crude climax underway. Alright, oh. Yes! I 100% want to save right now. Here we go. We'll do all three, because why not? Oh, wait. That's 3 safeties. Keybone, the exocells have turned the academy into a war zone. Oh, that's like a whole thing. Okay, let's look at the skills. Okay. Let's see. I have 0 points to work with. I can put in financing. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything else. Just a peek. Ooh. Eh. Sorry, financing. Oh, I already bought it. Okay. Or I haven't bought it. Okay, well, then financing goes back in. We're gonna get rich. Alright. I think that's everything. Influence, focus up. Alright, let's double check the bullets before we go in. Oh gosh, there's actually, you know what? There's not all that much here, truth bullet-wise. History of Hope's Peak. Found in the Ultimate Supreme Leaders Research Lab, this book details the history of the battle between hope and despair. The afterword claims it was compiled by several esteemed researchers, and it is the most thorough and accurate book written on the subject. However, it contradicts the memories Shuichi and Maki received from the flashback light. The key passages of the documents are as follows. The cause of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history was the ultimate despair. The term ultimate despair can refer to both the group and the events caused by Junko and Shima. In order to plunge the world into despair, the ultimate despair plotted the killing game of Hope's Peak's 78th class. To protect themselves from the tragedy, the 78th class sealed themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy as part of the Hope's Peak Academy Shelter Project. Hope's Peak Academy did not admit students by application. The only way to be admitted was by being scouted. One of the videos distributed as the motive in Kurumi's case. Though most of the videos ended up with the wrong person, Kokichi got his own. According to the video, Kokichi was the leader of a secret society named DICE. Together with his 10 underlings, he committed non-violent crimes and harmless pranks around the world. That mastermind. Monokuma is particular about the killing game's rules and making sure it's exciting, almost like the killing game is meant to be shown. In addition, it's very similar to the killing games held by Junko and Ashima in the past. Kokichi claimed that this killing game was being watched by someone. 2 different messages found in the courtyard. The first message said, "This world is mine, Kokichi Oma." However, when first discovered by Gonta, it said Horse A. The second message said Twins B. It was found on the wall next to the boiler. A video file found on the USB stored in the vault in the Ultimate Research Lab. It is a message from Rantaro before he lost his memories to himself after he It is a message from Rantaro before he lost his memories to himself after he lost his memories. According to the message, Rantaro was the ultimate survivor and had participated in a previous killing game. A document found in the cold sleep room, written on it are the profiles of all the participants in the Gopher Project. According to this document, Kaede has a younger twin sister. A vacuum device for capturing bugs. It was found in the Ultimate Inventor's research lab, thought to have been designed by Kokichi to check whether or not the tiny bugs Gonta sometimes saw were real. Although it's still a prototype, it is functional and shows signs of use. However, it doesn't seem to have captured any bugs. A giant Monokuma head in a glass case. It was in the hidden room in the back of the library. It is a machine that creates spare bodies for Monokuma and copies his thoughts over to them. A monopad given to Rantaro for being the ultimate survivor. Clue to end the killings. The mastermind who is behind the killing game is hiding somewhere within this academy. Your best chance of exposing them is when Monokuma needs a spare. At that time, the mastermind will go to the library's hidden room. To prove this hint is accurate, I will predict something. The first thing you will remember is the ultimate hunt. Only share this information with people who you know you can trust. Rantaro Amami. Found inside the trash can in the hidden room, there were no blood stains on the shot. It is different from the one used to kill Rantaro. Pink fibers were found on it. Okay, so thanks. I'm so glad we have that. Creepy portrait has been added to the truth bullet section. According to Mother Kuma, the mastermind goes to the hidden room in the library quite often. In addition, the classroom that creates flashback lights reverts to its original state when its door is opened. It seems as though the person operating it was being cautious not to be seen by anyone. To enter the hidden room from the library, a key card is needed. However, when exiting the library from the hidden room, no key card is needed. Flashback lights can be made in the classroom on the second floor. There are 4 categories for the type of flashback light that can be created. Survivors, outside world, killing game, participants. In those basic categories, several options are available. Secret passageway hidden in the back of the supply closet is in the girls' bathroom on the first floor. It's connected to the hidden room in the back of the library. This passageway was not even shown on the map of the school in the Survivor perk monopad. Only the mastermind knew about it. The photograph taken by the camera facing the hidden door in the library during Kaede's case. It was discovered in Kokichi's room. Rantaro is pictured trying to remove the camera. Named Nanokuma, they are collectively the 6th member of the Monocubs. The true identity of the tiny bugs Gonta thought he saw. They are so small they cannot be seen by normal human eyes. They exist as a hive mind rather than as individuals. They fly around the academy and use their cameras to take footage, which is then wirelessly sent to Mother Kuma. Mother Kuma parses the footage and then sends it off to Monokuma in the academy. I would assume that because it goes to the women's bathroom, it's a female student. It's one of the female students. But I'm wondering, Monokuma's all about following rules. Like, even Junko was all about following rules. Like, when she didn't win, she died and got executed and she didn't fight it. So if Kaede was the mastermind and was the remnant of despair running this and she died immediately, so they said they've been there quite often, so that means they're still running around. Chihiro's the mastermind! He's behind it all. Mother Kuma recognizes the mastermind's voice and cannot create spare Monokumas without their command. Alright, guys, let's get going. Yeah, let me just... Yep, we're on normal, we're good. Alright. Let's go. I imagine we're probably not gonna get to intermission tonight, but we'll see how far we get. Ah, you know what? I believe it's Mono Fanny. I believe that. They should be at podiums. So
I'd like to begin by asking Shuichi a question. Since this class trial was his idea, what exactly is the point of this class trial?
I don't know, something to do.
Yeah! Why are we having a class trial if no one died?
Whoa! My voice was way louder than I expected. I might be on a roll today.
Hey! I'm no slouch at being a loudmouth either!
Monokuma's behind it all.
Me too.
Monodum's voice is super soft, though. Everyone cool with him getting blown up?
You said that the killing game would end if you exposed the truth at the class trial. So, you bastards, what is the purpose of this class trial?
Oh, Monodom's at it already. Well, you see, I've got the perfect piece of evidence right here. Nobody move.
Oh, that's a good question. But his voice was quiet.
Does force for him not matter at all?
The purpose of this class trial.
All right, I'll give you an answer. The reason I called for this trial is... That's it! I wish to retry a past case.
A retrial?
For which case?
The first one, the murder of Rantaro Amami. I've found new evidence relevant to the case. In light of that evidence, I demand a retrial.
What's the point of a retrial? The result of the first class trial has already been settled. Yeah.
What if our vote was wrong?
Ah, of course, an appeal. True court of law.
Monokuma said the blackened for that incident was Kaede.
Well, he was a liar.
You're saying he was wrong?
What?
Mono-kid, your reactions are too extreme. It's making the rest of us look bad.
Oh shit! He's already got the detonator!
He's got his paw on the detonator.
To test the validity of our vote, we're going to retry the entire case.
We're just gonna retry every trial. Appeals for everybody.
If Monokuma was wrong, the validity of these trials would be in question. The entire killing game wouldn't make sense anymore.
Ooh.
I see. You think you can destroy the game by calling out my failure as the game master.
You shouldn't have a problem with this if you have nothing to hide, Monokuma.
You have to bring them back to life now. That's the rule.
So in the end, the first case has become the focal point yet again. What a twist! What an interesting twist! Okay, let's do this!
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
So what is this new truth?
There are several. But before we go any further, I want to discuss Rantaro's talent.
Did you learn what his talent was?
Rantaro's ultimate talent was a mystery, but now I know. He was the ultimate survivor.
That's it! He was the ultimate survivor.
Ironically.
Ultimate survivor?
I saw it too. He said so in his video.
Well, the truth is, this isn't your first killing game. You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing game. That's why you get this perk. The survivor perk.
Rantaro became the ultimate survivor after surviving a past killing game. After his memory was wiped, he participated in the killing game once again.
There's more than one mastermind?
Rantaro's first killing game?
Yeah, BG's would be a good choice too.
I'm not sure yet.
He might not have had a choice.
But after I learned that Rantaro was the ultimate survivor, I deduced his objective.
Rantaro's objective?
The reason he went to the library before he was killed, and why he knew about the hidden door.
Didn't he just happen to randomly notice the hidden door?
No.
That's what I thought at the time, but it appears that assumption was false. there was an actual reason Rantaro knew about the door.
Yes, that reason is... confidence. Was that confidence or coincidence?
Rantaro was given this monopad as a kind of survivor perk. It has a map of the entire academy, including areas that had not yet been unlocked. Of course, that includes the hidden room.
To think Rantaro was given that as a survivor perk.
He found out about the hidden room with this map?
The monopad also contained a video Rantaro recorded for himself.
Man, I probably didn't have to go over the truth bullets, did I? We're just going over it all right now.
Monokuma, they would head to the hidden room.
The message was what inspired him to go to the library to investigate the hidden room.
A time limit is now in effect. If a murder does not occur by nighttime 2 days from now, then every student forced to participate in this killing game will die. Mauled to shreds by countless Monokumas from the rumored Monokuma making machine. Oh, I forgot about that bit.
The mastermind would
So
have
that's
gone
why
to
it
that
drew
room to
him
ask
there.
where his Monokuma once time ran out. So in order to figure out who the mastermind was,
He had to go
Rantaro
check it
went to
out.
the hidden room at the back of the library just before time ran out.
Man, that means the mastermind was targeting him from the start.
That's right. Rantaro must have come to the same conclusion that Kaede and I did.
Sure is ironic that the ultimate survivor died because of Kaede's trap.
But if
I mean,
Rantaro
she
had a
said
gun
it, not
like
me.
that, why didn't he come to us with it?
I assume because he didn't trust us. The killing game had just started after all.
Yeah, we didn't know him at all.
What he said in his video message certainly didn't help either. He told himself to only share this information with people he could trust.
He didn't have any recollection of filming this message, right? That means he must have had trouble believing it as well.
It was probably confusing to him too. That's why he didn't consult us.
One the long face. It's nothing. I figured no one would listen to some guy who can't even remember his own talent, right? This is exactly what Monokuma wants us to do. So what else is part of his plan? Is my memory part of it too? If it is, then... Can I even trust myself? Trust no one, not even yourself.
Trust that video, or trust us, or even trust himself. He must have been so lost.
Not only was he the ultimate survivor, he was the ultimate truster.
But with the time limit approaching, he decided to take a chance.
There's no need for that because I'm going to end this game. I've already decided. You're going to end this game? It's not about outfoxing everyone in the skilling game, it's about ending the game itself. That's the real goal. Can you even accomplish such a feat? I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't think I could.
So we went to the library alone, without telling anyone.
And then he got killed by Kaede's trap.
The only people who knew about the hidden door at that time were Rantaro and I. I had Kaede with me, and I thought I could trust her. So I told her about the hidden room. That was the difference between me and Rantaro, I suppose. I had Kaede.
And Kaede's the one who killed him!
Yes, we remember.
What a snake!
Hey, so what are you guys talking about? Is this something I forgot?
Ah, his memory's already starting to go.
I don't know anything about what they're saying.
Is this something that transpired?
Oh,
before
right,
we
yeah, the
performed?
reset.
So what's your point? You know who Rantaro was and why he did what he did. But it's pointless now, isn't it?
No, it's not pointless. Now that we know this new information, if we look back at Rantaro's case, we can find a new truth that we missed at the time.
A new truth?
I don't really get it, but we just need to look at Rantaro's case again, right?
Then let's do it.
Yes, let's do this together.
Teamwork.
With my vast magical powers, I'll turn Monokuma into an omnibus. I don't really get that either, but I guess we're gonna republish Monokuma.
Oh, Tsumugi. I'm not too sure either, but the real battle is just beginning. We'll prove that the result was wrong and corner the mastermind together. Alright. Helps peek, Kokichi's moto video, mysterious messages, go for
Rantaro
project.
went to the library just before Monokuma's time limit expired.
Using the information provided by the survivor perk, he made his way to the hidden door.
To expose the identity of the mastermind. But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot put ball and died.
Because of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine! Fully automatic? There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro himself!
That's a fact, right?
The camera went off just before the incident, and only Rantaro was in the picture.
Rantaro was the only one at the scene. That's what we concluded at the first trial. But was it really true?
Rantaro went to the library
Okay, I think I know where to use this.
just before Monokuma's time limit expired.
Using the information provided by the survivor perk, he made his way to the hidden door.
To expose the identity of the mastermind. But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot put ball and died.
Because of Kaede's
'Cause it's
fully
Monokuma.
automatic killing machine! Fully automatic? There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder
Okay, here we go.
was Rantaro himself!
That's wrong! No, Rantaro was not the only one in the library at the time the murder occurred. This survivor perk monopad is proof of that.
Why would that monopad be evidence?
The
It was
monopad
missing.
given exclusively to Rantaro as his survivor perk, correct? But when we searched Rantaro's body, he didn't have it on his person. He only had his student handbook monopad. Which means that someone took this monopad from Rantaro after the murder.
Oh, okay, okay. Some wires are connecting in my brain. So, the shot put that Kaede was planning to use had the pink fibers on it, but that wasn't the one that killed Rantaro. Instead, someone else must have whacked him with one, and that's what they found at the scene. The pink fibers were from Kaede's sweater that had it. Oh. There I was, just hanging out on the bookshelf in the library, just doing my thing. Oh, shut up. Shut up, you little monocubs.
Wow! That's what we've been saying!
What? Keep quiet, will you? I don't have time for your nonsense right now.
Really? I have no clue what anyone is talking about.
They're just arguing for the sake of argument, like
We don't chime
arguing.
in soon. Pops is gonna push the detonator.
Oh, okay.
We better not let these fucking chumps run their mouths anymore!
Damn it. Rebuttal showdown. What are we working with here?
A bloody monopad is disgusting! You should wash it right away!
That's not a real rebuttal!
Someone stole the survivor perk, Monopet. Where's the proof?
No way there's a bloody thief!
Yes, advance.
But remember,
Yeah, chime in or
Rantaro brought
die.
the survivor perk monopad to the library. If it's missing now, that must mean someone stole it.
He brought that monopad to the library?
I think there's maybe no way that's possible.
All he had on him was the student handbook monopad. He didn't bring the survivor perk with him.
I'll cut through your words.
Haha! I got proof, bitch.
No, there is no doubt Rantaro
No, you're
brought
wrong.
the survivor perk monopad to the library. The picture taken just before he died clearly shows him holding it.
That could be his student handbook monopad, bro. You fucking know.
No, it was definitely this same monopad. You see the way the
Had his
blood is
blood
drawn
on
here?
it.
The outline of his fingers matches how he was holding it in the picture.
Oh, you're right.
Shortly after this photo was taken,
Enhance.
Rantaro was struck in the head by the shot put ball. Do you think that's when this bloody outline on the monopad was formed?
I do. That's why the monopad Rantaro is holding in this picture has to be the same monopad we have now.
What?
Come on, no overreacting. It makes us look like we're not paying attention.
Almost like we don't know what we're doing.
Scream all you want. Monosuke's the one that's gonna get blown up.
Nope.
Monokid!
Are they gonna get killed in the same order they were killed the first time? Oh, there we go. One
I was
down.
so upset my cute cubs lost that my finger slipped.
Vertigo.
But those were some pretty fireworks. Even in death, my kid's a real cutie.
Ah,
I hear lions push their cubs into bottomless ravines to kill them.
Is that true?
They don't kill them.
So there was a thief, huh? I can't believe someone would do something so evil.
No way.
So who took the monopad? Do you know anything else?
Do we know anything about the person who took Rantaro's monopad? It was the mastermind. Yes, I think we do. Let me get the facts straight and think. the Lion King. Oh, here we go. Psyche Taxi, guys. Man, we are just jumping into these games. Alright, come on. What the? I was gonna say, are you skimping out on letters? Jeez. Man, there's like no letters here. There we go. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. How many monopads did Rantaro have in the library? Ooh. Whoopsie. I guess 2. Thinking time. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2. Good. Question time. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's new. No! Ah, crap. Come on, give me some of these. Oh, crap. I thought I could kind of squeeze by there a little bit. Come on. Whoop. Oh, it's okay. Auto took over. Which monopad was taken away? the survivor's monopad. Alright, next question. Try not to... Oh, what? Yes. Oh, none of them. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, no, out of my way. Oh no, I missed it. I could get the edge of it. Crud, come on. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Here, I'll get it, I'll get it. Yes. Alright. Where was that monopad taken to? The Mastermind's room. Alright. Alright. Well, that looks like a full car to me. Really? Oh, we got room for... Oh, yeah, one can sit in the middle. Oh, no. Oh, God. No. Okay, got some, got some. Oh, God, I didn't get any. Ah! Help me. I just want some letters. I just want some letters. No, just give me some letters. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, I gotta get this. Something. Ooh. Jeez, really? I know I can go slower, but... Whoop, hello. There. I at least got something. Can enter the hidden room? Come on, I just need to get one more. Who can enter the hidden room? The Mastermind! I'm normally better at this driving game. Alright, here we go. The Mastermind. Alright. So I hit the guardrails a couple times, I hit one car. Otherwise, I aced it.
The one who took that monopad is the Mastermind. I'm sure of it.
The Mastermind?
The
Mastermind's behind it all. It's kind of the whole Mastermind thing.
And only the Mastermind would have been able to enter that room, correct?
Between the time Rantaro died and when we found him, they put that monopad in the hidden room?
Nope, that's impossible!
Impossible? Why?
Huh? You don't know? Why, even my cute little cubs have already figured it out.
I doubt it.
Huh? We have?
No, they haven't.
Yeah, so I'll let Monotaro explain.
What, me?
Huh? I've already forgotten what we're even talking about.
Here we go.
Oh, crap, he's gonna push it! It's gonna be Monokuma all over again!
The Mastermind is not in any of the photos taken in the library. Why is that?
Huh?
Oh, that's true. In order to get to the hidden room, you need to move the bookcase, right? But Shuichi and Kaede set up those hidden cameras, so if the Mastermind was using that door, they would have been caught on camera.
That's true, there
None of
was
the
that whole
pictures
element.
showed anyone like that.
Then, that reasoning is wrong.
Amazing, Monodum! Well done!
Hold on. The hidden cameras in the library had interval timers.
After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
Perhaps the mastermind worked within that 30-second interval?
I see. So the mastermind hid in the hidden room, waited for the right timing, grabbed the monopad from the library, and then returned to the hidden room.
Hold on! There's a flaw in your logic.
What? What flaw?
Huh? Don't ask me! The Mono Cubs are gonna explain it!
I'm gonna say objection and let someone else figure it out.
What? Again?
Yep.
Reject your logic without explaining why! That's the Monokuma debate style!
It never fails, except for when it always fails.
Take it from here, Mono Cubs! And you better use your brains or I'll kill ya!
So this trial is basically whittling away at Monokubs.
What are we arguing about again?
The hidden camera! Isn't it weird that the mastermind's not in any photos?
Unless they use the interval between
Peace was
shots.
never an option.
The camera has a 30-second interval between shots. That's enough time to take the monopad from the body.
Then where was the mastermind hiding?
In the hidden room, of course!
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening in the library?
If you don't know when the camera went off, how would you know the interval timing?
Bravo, Monodum! Wonderful objection!
Now we've escaped certain death.
I doubt it. I know the mastermind was trying to time it, and of course the mastermind would be able to hit the right timing,
What are we arguing about again?
because they can see everything.
The hidden camera!
The monopad from the body.
Then where was the mastermind hiding?
In the hidden room, of course!
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening?
That's wrong!
Got it just before the other words popped up.
The mastermind saw what was happening in the library. They had surveillance cameras.
Yep.
Surveillance cameras.
I did not know about that.
What? Where would something like that be?
Everywhere.
You don't know? Even though they're monocubs just like you?
Monocubs?
They don't even know about them.
I mean these.
So cute and tiny!
They are pretty cute and tiny.
Aren't they? They're your siblings, too!
That's a big reveal to drop so casually.
Well, you should have known that.
Are called Nanokumas. Their job is to monitor the campus.
Well, at least one of them knew about it.
How do you know that?
Oh, Father told me. He said to make sure I told everyone.
And then I forgot.
I had completely forgotten about it. Good thing I just remembered.
Dumbass! You remembered too late.
There are countless nanokumas buzzing all over the campus. All the footage they record is wirelessly transmitted through Mother Kuma, and then sent to Monokuma.
Yes, via Mother Kuma. That's an important point.
Now, I hate to interrupt the pacing of this case. Does this one have an intermission, or does it just like truck right through? Because we're already running a little over time, and I did promise you guys one of the love suites before the end of tonight. It will have an intermission. Okay. Yeah, we might have to stop here. Sorry, we're getting a little over time tonight, guys. I'm sorry. Because I thought, like, if there was a bit of a lull, I might be able to, but, like, this is, like, jumping into the mini games. So, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta cut it off here for tonight. We're unfortunately running out of time, and I made a promise to you guys, and I want to keep my promise. But we've made some really, yeah, plot. I did promise plot. So we will watch some plot before we wrap up for tonight. All right. But I feel good about this so far. I feel like we've been making some really good progress. Things are starting to come together, and we're just gonna jump right into it next week. We're just gonna go. We're gonna see how far we can get. Maybe we'll get to finish it on Monday night. We'll see. But as I promised, it's all clear to us now. Yes, this is our wheel for tonight, guys. We've got Angie, Mew, Kaito, Rantaro, and Tenko. What will the Wheel of Despair pick for us tonight? Let's find out. I'm just hoping it's not Angie. Oh, we got a doozy tonight, guys. we just missed Angie. But horny homies or a Tua. Alright, so let's pull up. This one's gonna be rough. I already know this one's gonna be rough. Mew. There it is. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. Oh yeah, Mew, this is gonna be a disaster. I'm excited, but this is gonna be terrible. Here we go. Every time I come here, I play the role of their ideal. Like a shared fantasy. Mew's fantasy. I am prepared for total absurdity.
You know. Hey, Shuichi.
Huh?
Huh? What is it? I got some fan-fucking-tastic news that'll put a smile on your face. Don't hurt him. Since we're childhood friends, you're getting an exclusive inside scoop. So you better feel real fucking special.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, please don't hurt Shuichi. I see, so we're childhood friends in her fantasy. That's why she's being so nice to me? I should be nice to her too. If I'm not careful, she might wake up. Is that such a bad thing?
You know.
So, yeah, about this news. What's going on? Why'd she get all quiet all of a sudden? You can have your way with me if you want.
Huh?
I can what?
Why,
You didn't hear me? You are such an asshole. I just said you can have your way with me, you fucking asshole.
No.
No, I heard you. I don't understand. Huh? Why?
Why?
It's just that this is so sudden. It's only because I want to thank you, Shuichi.
Huh?
Thank me? I mean, what better reward for a man?
Out of my way!
Than this slamming sexy-ass body of mine, know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm gonna ignore that last bit, so why do you want to thank me?
What was that?
Huh? You really don't know? And you call yourself my childhood friend?
That's...
I'm sorry, I really don't know. This is going off the rails and nothing's even happened yet. Don't laugh, okay?
Okay.
Alright, I won't laugh. You won't shout at me?
Leave it to me.
Of course I won't, don't worry. Okay. Ever since we were kids, Shuichi, you've always taken care of me, you know? You held my hand everywhere we went. You stayed by my side no matter what. Food, sports, cars, a lot of rewards that avoid your immense horny level. And you're still doing that for me. You're the only one who sees past my act and knows the real me, Shuichi. I see. We must be very close in this fantasy.
If I didn't have you in my life, I'd probably be in a gutter or something. You're the reason I can hold my head up high as the ultimate inventor.
This is kind of wholesome.
And so I wanted to thank you. But you said you didn't need my inventions, that I should use them to help people. So I don't have anything else to offer you as thanks except myself.
New sentences sputtered out, half-spoken, her face was cherry red.
No, that's just an excuse. What I really want is...
your baby! I mean, if she's somebody who's very invested in creating things, I guess you can say it's the ultimate thing she can invent with her body, I guess. that was a swerve. Huh? You want my child?
Well...
the ultimate child.
What the hell's so hard to understand? God, you're so fucking embarrassing. With my beauty, brains, and talent, and your winning personality. Why, that's the recipe for the perfect child. Best of both worlds, baby.
I fucking
We just gotta give the kid the right education, let him invent whatever, and we're set for life. What is it? Are you gonna fuck up my perfect plans for our future? Or is it... you don't want that future with me?
You won't let me be your
You won't-
girlfriend, Shuichi? 'Cause you don't need me? Is that it?
Oh boy.
No! I don't want you to abandon me too. So we gotta make a baby.
She's trying to trap him with a baby.
I have to make sure you won't abandon me. This is the only way.
This is getting psycho real fast. Is that how she truly feels?
Come on, please. I want you. I need you inside me, Shuichi.
Get out of there, homie.
Okay? That's okay, right? Please.
Well,
Of course not. There's no way I could do that.
You motherfucker! If you're not gonna use that dick of yours now, then when, huh?
I mean, what did I expect? What did I expect? At first, it started off kind of wholesome. I was kind of following it. I'm like, okay. And then it's like, I need a baby. It's like, oh, this is getting weird. And then she starts pulling out these lines. If you're not gonna use that dick of yours now, then when, huh? Hey there, Dave, man. That's the thing. It's like, they get paid to do that. There's been a couple of lines in this game I've had to pass over because it's like, I'm not having a recording of me saying this.
You know what? Fuck it! Come here, Shuichi. I'm gonna squeeze every last drop out of you!
Wait a minute!
Oh no! Oh my god! Wendy Lee's been in the game a long time. She's been in the game for a while. Well, wasn't that something? Alright, is everybody doing okay? Is everybody still alive? Are we okay? I don't know if I'm okay, but I think we'll live. We will get past this with a lot of therapy. Oh, man. Just gonna squeeze every last drop out of Shuichi. Oh my god. That's the big question, isn't it? I will say that, like, as outlandish as her statements were, I still think, like, on the kinkiness scale, Korakio and Tsumugi were much higher up on that. Their stuff was, like, much more, like... like getting me in trouble with TOS, I guess. But I mean, it was Mew. It was exactly what we thought it was going to be, but oh goodness, I am over time. But thank you guys so much for joining me for the wrap-up of our investigation. The first little bit of the trial, we'll be continuing it next week. Oh, 100% she would. You know Tsumugi's got some kind of, like, she's got stand powers or something. And thanks for joining me for the Mew weird times. So she is now off the table, so we will see who we'll get next week. So I hope you will join me on Monday night at 7:30 when we continue. We'll get some more answers. We'll find out who actually killed Rantaro Amami. Will we finish the trial on Monday? Will we get really, really close? We're just gonna have to wait and see. But until then, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday night when we continue. Until then, bayonara, and so long, farewell, guys. See ya.